Well, here we go again. What's happening, YouTube? It's Pope Cerebus chilling here in California, and I'm glad that everything's gone on fairly well for several YouTubers on the East Coast. Master X, I hear he posted a video. Everything's good for the most part, and that's good to hear. Wanted to start out also today kind of with a weird half shout out. Like I said, I commented today on Comic Book Villain. His videos I always love to watch because it always seems like almost like we could, if we could like form some comic robot, he would be like the right leg, I'd be the left leg, because I watch his videos and I try to count how many books he puts down before I even say, oh, I got that one. And it's really cool. I mean, I love the books he got today and showed. You know, books I would love to get, just maybe can't afford, or certainly just not on the radar or whatever. But anyway, I just love it, man. I would love to go hanging out, digging boxes one day with that guy. So anyway, quick shout out. Real quick here, let's start off with the DCs. Aquaman, of course, 28, Josh Middleton. I did twice on that. Here's the thing though, out of the 4 comic stores I went to, I only found these 2 copies, period, so kind of had to take what I got. And those are not near mint 9698s, those are near mint minusers. But I got lucky. Either way, I feel that I found them. Batman. Definitely been keeping up on Batman since about issue 14. Here they are, 31. Great cover. Way cool cover. Painted, real detail. Generally, I'm a B cover guy, generally, I guess. But this one won out today. The Tim Sale one just didn't really have it. So, alright, a couple comments on stuff that's not here, by the way. I could not find a copy of Batgirl number 7. The black cover was a killer cover, but everywhere I went, it was either non-existent or really dinged up. Harley Quinn. I always kind of ask, you know, when am I going to step off of Harley Quinn? I never really collected her, but I've just collected the Cho run, and here on issue 28, I mean, that is a really cool cover, so I had to pick it up, and I kept going. We'll see. You got me again, Cho. Alright. What a cool, punky, kind of hip cover this is, man. The quintessential pulling the shirt open to show the S, and, you know, just your all business, mogul-y looking Robin. Yeah, I stick with Super Sons. I think I've only missed one issue. Also, I normally get the is this Dustin Nguyen? I thought this was who is that? It looks like Sienkiewicz or Sienkiewicz. I don't know. But digging that. I bought another copy of this book. I don't know anyone else who has seen this real quick. Maybe it's not a big deal. It was Lou Pacino, covered issue 14, Superwoman. I just dig it, so I bought 2 copies. Ah, man, I gotta get to this. It's burning a hole in my head. Alright, so this is, some may know, is issue 204. Wonder Woman, 20 center. First appearance of Nubia. Let's take a look at this real quick, because I was really happy when I pulled this out. It was in very, very good shape. Right up here, though, there was a little bit of staple stress. Certainly didn't break color at all or whatever, but there was a little staple stress. Perhaps with, you know, what they have going on with pressing these days, then I really would look forward to seeing what that book might do after a little pressure. I got that book and this book from the same seller. Pretty happy in general with the price that I was paying on both. I think the detective here was $45, and to be honest, I'm okay with 9.6. I know some people, just won't have it or whatever, but I'm okay with it. I also know that this issue really is not first appearance of the Sirens, but it was going to be part of this detective run that I was working on, the mid to late 800s run of detective. But if anyone's seen my video ways back, they'll see that I had to send that whole run back from damage due to shipping, but I still got the 837 and the 850 out of the deal, so at least they were the highlighters. I'm really going to go back and pick up that Kate Kane Batwoman detective run, because that's really what I bought it for. And I'm straining on the numbers right now, but in the 850s, 854, don't quote me on that one. Anyway, I'm going to put this Wonder Woman back up here, because, yeah, that looks sweet. Real quick, let's do some Marvels. Avengers, Alex Ross cover, issue 11. What I don't have are any of the Venomized covers. Totally Awesome Hulk. As some might have seen, I've been buying multiple copies of this book. I only have one of... I have a second print, of issue 19. So I am looking for issue 19s. But I got 2 copies of each of this run and the Weapon X run. And 3 copies of issue 20. But I'm really glad I got this book because it was okay. The art inside, I think, slipped a bit, although it could have been the same artist. It just didn't look as good. I don't know. But it was a good story. It was a conflict, Hulk arguing with Amadeus Cho on the moon. And probably the coolest thing is that it leads into Return to Planet Hulk with the legacy numbering of 709. So there you go. Like I said, pretty happy with that. In a week fairly light with Marvel. Now, this here was just a pickup that I had missed. I finally found a copy that I guess I could deal with the condition of on that black spine. It was really tough to find this book, for me anyway. Issue 21, Spidey Deadpool. Had to buy another copy of this. And truth is, actually, I found a spot that has several of these still. But I really dig it. It's a great cover. Jenny Friesen, issue 17 of Black Panther. In fact, next week, I think the 18 comes out. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the other side of this and have it be complete. So bought a second copy of that. Wish I had 2 copies of this. Bam! I really wish I had 16 copies of this. This is an awesome book, man. I really love this book. This to me is in that same vein as the Punisher number 2, 1 in 50 Opeña. This is just a cool book. I'm not sure print run. I think this is a 1 in 25 from Squadron Supreme issue 13. But let me tell you, Namor is not some guy in green Speedos. When he's in his realm, he's king, man. He rules that place. He's got some, seaweed jammies on, and like he rules that joint. So this to me kind of typifies like the perfect interpretation of Namor nowadays. So heck yeah, totally stoked about that book. here we go. Rocket through these indies, and we should be done. Misbegotten. And I'm calling this one Misbegotten Runaway Nun. Let's put a little pause in between there. Action Lab. Sweet cover. I don't know who the artist is, but they are fantastic. The other cover, the A was okay, and I probably should have picked up the Marilyn Monroe homage cover, but I just went with the one. Always picking up the Unholy Grail. Really great story there. Arthurian legend, kind of like Sleepy Reader. I'm totally a sucker for the Arthurian mythos and whatnot, so totally down with that. And keep in mind, Cullen Bunn. Cullen Bunn, this guy is ridiculous, because unsound, Cullen Bunn. How many books is this guy pumping out? And as I've shown in the past, this book is weird, but in a very comfortingly satisfying way. Oh, this is issue 4. Should be the final issue, perhaps of the series or whatever, but it might just be part 1 installments. I wish this book would never end. Black Hammer. That's issue 13. If you could tell by the cover, that's a swipe of Superman 75, the death of. And I guess that's kind of why I came away from this, because, be honest, anytime Superman, I can be reminded that Superman died or is dead or whatever, I'm down with that. So, Black Hammer 13. Department H. This series is still going on. Kind of like it still. It's just a crazy little series. And the art is captivating. Kind of reminds me of like The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Were a crime comic. Descender. This book, I was really kind of on the fence about the Dustin Nguyen cover versus this one. But this one won out, because really like that white cover with the trees and the roots. Wanted to show this. I got this a little while back. Ashcan Gasolina #1. And that's, I think, why I passed on this cover in the regular issue, because I had the Ashcan one. And so I went with the B cover. And I thought B cover was still really cool too. And it was in good condition, so I opted in for that one. Generation Gone, #3. Great series. Everything's been really good with this. Kind of a quandary of what to do here. Glitter Bomb, Fame Game. I don't know. This was just a really cool cover, and I couldn't get away from it. In fact, I was gonna buy just this cover, which I loved, and at the last second I just said, well, alright, I'll get them both. That series, Glitter Bomb's back. Fame Game #1. Headlopper. Do 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 do. This is cool. I had to get this book. Admittedly, the story arc at the beginning was really cool. I haven't really kept up on it, but I'm going to crack this cover. I just got to check it out. Another one that's in the middle of their Volume 2 run. What is this? This is #3. Killbox, Chicago. From that imprint right there. Oh, American Gothic Press. They always put out some cool stuff. This one here too is it's a black and white. It's got little splashes of color every so often, and that kind of keeps it cool. But been liking that book. Kill the Minotaur with this Pan's Labyrinth-y kind of cover. That was nice. The art inside here too was very strong. I really liked it. It's what you think it is. It's them going down into that hole, chasing the Minotaur. Managed to catch up on this. It's the issue 7 and 8 of Violent Love. Another one that, as you all can imagine, strong art, really conceptual ways to tell stories, the way things go down, how they pace it, how many panels, what they show. So, I've always liked that series. I didn't know it was going to be an ongoing, but here we are in issue 8. Let's see. From Zenoscope, last issue of The Courier. Yeah, it was a pretty easy pickup. And then my favorite cover, probably. My favorite cover, Shirtless Bear Fighter. Yeah! Fighting pandas, boy! I'll take you out. Wouldn't this make a great movie? Oh my god, wouldn't this make an amazing movie? Like, oh man, somewhere like Dumb and Dumber meets Tropic Thunder. Somewhere in the middle there is Shirtless Bear Fighter. Anyway, wow. That was all crazy. And like I said before, I show a bunch of books and I watch another YouTube video and they show a completely different set, and probably that's what's really cool, all in all, about collecting and personal collections and stuff like that, personal tastes. It's really all over the place, and that's what makes it awesome. Alright, well hey, Pope Servus, that's my haul. Take care. Peace out from California. San Diego. Later.